What's going on, guys? It's your boy Will coming at you with yet another motivational, inspirational video. Um, we're continuing basically, the beginning of me getting saved all the way up until the present. So now this video right here is basically, you know, past to present. So right now we're in the present time. I guess you could say present time. So um I actually chose to take a chance on online dating. I went through, I could say I talked to a few people as far as talking wise, but actually meeting face to face, going on a date, I'll probably say, dang, I want to say two or three. Actually, no, about, about four people, four women. And at that point, I would say no. I would say no to all, well, three, because the fourth is actually a unique situation. So the first three, it was a no go for me. Um, One had a child. I said no for that because I didn't want somebody with a child. Um, the second didn't even know, like, she portrayed that she was something that she wasn't. Come to find out she smoked weed. So it was a no for that. I would say the third, man, the third was, dang, I can't even really, to be honest, I would say the third was just somebody I talked to. We talked online. I don't even think we ever met face to face. Like the day we were supposed to meet face to face, I think I actually called it off because I seen red flags, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So, you know, one had a kid, the other one smoked weed, and she was on a whole nother level. Like she really lied about who she was. The third, I just called it off because I couldn't. I seen a lot of red flags. But the fourth, the fourth woman that I ever gave a chance, the fourth woman that I really talked to on a dating app is actually my wife today. Yep. Actually, my wife today. Now, I ain't gonna say all online dating experiences are bad. But I will say sometimes it it'll take a real person to take that chance, and it'll take I ain't gonna say desperate person. I'm just gonna say, because sometimes meeting people face to face, going out and about in your community or whatever, maybe meeting in a mall or something like that, sometimes that don't pan out because you see what you see and you just like, I don't know, because a lot of times a person, when you meet a person like that, they show you who they are in the beginning and you just like, no. So, and I wasn't willing to take that chance. So yeah, at the point where I'm talking to my now wife online, um, basically getting to know her, she's getting to know me, and certain things that I'm not telling her, certain things that I didn't tell her. Why? Because one, I didn't want to run her away. Two, um, I didn't know didn't want to run away, didn't know what she was gonna think. And three, me personally, I was scared. So talking to this woman, beginning to see certain qualities that I enjoy about this woman, and I'm just like, man, yeah, I could see myself going further. I could see myself really spending more time with her. So that's what I began to do. You know, talk on the phone, spend some time together. And it got to the point to where, man, we were really, clicking. We were really bonding. Really, just hadn't got real close. And fast forward to, her meeting my mom. Actually, I invited her to church. That's how she actually met my mom. She met my mom. She met my sister, my stepdad at the time. She met a lot of people, and I remember talking to some people that were close to me. Also, wait a minute, camera shaking. Talking to some people that were close to me, and talking to, my mom. And I remember telling my mom, I think she's the one. I think, I'm gonna marry this girl. I think I'm really gonna marry this girl. I'm really gonna, settle down. I think, she's the one for me. And I remember just doing it that way. And I remember the crazy thing is, I don't even think, I really met her mom yet. I hadn't met her mom. I hadn't met, our family yet. But the crazy thing is, like, it was like, okay, so that's how you meet them. Like, I think that's how I met her mom. Like, her mom finding out, oh, so you gonna marry my daughter. Like, dang. But it's crazy because when you look at the situation that I was in the beginning of my life, my spiritual life, all the way up until now, I would have told you that what I'm talking about now, me being married, is not possible because of who I am. The type of person I am, it's going to take a lot of work for me to get to that point. I would have told you you're crazy. But looking back, it was meant for everything that happened in my life. It was meant for everything to happen. Everything that happened, it was meant for it to happen. It was meant for it to go the way it went. Because I believe if it wouldn't have went that way, if I wouldn't have went down the roads that I went down, I wouldn't be married to this woman. I wouldn't be married to her. I wouldn't be madly in love with her. I wouldn't, I really wouldn't have the heart that I have today. I've always been a soft-hearted person. I've always been a man that respects women, but the respect that I have for her is unexplainable. The love that I have for her is unexplainable. I would say this is the part of the journey where I had to do some soul searching. Once again, I had to really see what I really wanted. And I had to see, can I see this woman, in my life in the future? And I remember God brought back to me a dream that I had years ago when I first got saved. And it was me, my family, and my wife. My wife, my family. I was standing in front of this big, beautiful house, and I was unveiling a custom car that I had built. But the thing about it was, I could never see my wife's face. I could see everybody else's face. And, I don't think I could see my sister's husband's face. But I could see everybody's face. And I was okay with that. But the only thing that I wasn't okay with is I couldn't see my wife's face. And when I came to the decision to ask this woman to marry me, that's when everything came full circle. The dream came back, the dream popped back up in my head, and I could see her face clearly. I could see her clearly. And I was like, man, this is crazy. So I'm to the point of, Lord, is this what being saved is all about? Is this, is it really like this, being blessed like this, experiencing what I'm experiencing? because, you know, at this point, she didn't know what was going on, didn't know I was going to propose to her. I don't even think I had told her that I was a minister. None of that. I had to tell her. Well, actually, no, I had already told her. Told her I was a minister. I told her that, you know, about my hydrocephalus. Coming in another video, you will definitely learn about that. I told her about a number of things. Um, and to my surprise, she stood flat-footed. She didn't run. I think her exact words is there more? And I was like, no, that's it. As I told her what was going on with me, and you know, for that I was grateful. I was amazed. And this journey of being a Christian, being saved, is very rough, but at the same time, it's very rewarding. Um, I had experienced the rough. I had experienced the tough tests. I experienced those moments where, you know, I had to pray. I had to pray fire from heaven. But like now, I'm at the blissful part. I'm at the blessed part of my saved life, and I'm just like, Lord, what do I do? Because I didn't know what to do. I was dumbfounded. I was like, man, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I was so amazed at how God was working. So, you know, I basically started thinking, is this the woman that I want to marry? Can I see myself marrying this woman? And it was like I could hear myself saying, are you crazy? Are you stupid? Like, literally, dude, this is everything that you had asked for. She loves cars. Not to the extent that you love cars, but she, you know, she likes cars. You know, she go to church, and that's one of the things that she loves about you is your drive for God, your love for God, that you be in church, that you try and be in church as much as you can. So I'm thinking about this thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna propose. I'm gonna ask her to marry me. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a family member, so they can be blessed. The next video that I'll be bringing to you, it'll actually be titled The Proposal. So you guys, the next video is gonna be kind of crazy, because like she actually, you know, gets to meet my family, and then, you know, as we have been together for a little bit, and then boom, this happens. So the proposal, next video. This will sign off. Be blessed.